Hi everyone, welcome back to Plan with Fran. Today my video, I'm actually cluster filming today. It's going to be about some of my must-haves. These are the things that whenever I'm setting up my planner for the following week or playing with it, these are things I have to have. So I'm going to go through them. I will link everything in the video below. These are my newest cases. Excuse me. I did purchase these off Amazon. I will link them. I love them. This is a pen case. I have, well, I don't even really need to open it. I have Tombos in here. I do use Tombos. I am not a fan of a lot of highlighters, or not highlighters, but you know what I mean. I love Tombos. Bottom line. That's it. So they do fit in here. Not all of my Tombos. I have a huge case, but the ones I use most frequently fit in here, and I just love the color. This is very well made. It's clear on both sides. My dogs like to sniff everything, so there's probably dog nose marks on there. But that is for the Tombos, which I pull out every time I'm planning. This is just my gotta have it right by me while I am planning. This also was part of that. It was not a set. I had to buy them separately, but I absolutely love it. I have a mini calculator for my finances. Sharpie for labels, especially these little Ready Tab labels. They're pretty sturdy. I like these. Sharpie, some Micron ones. I use to write certain things if I don't want it to bleed through the page. I have a Hobonichi pen that's all three colors. I don't tend to use this much. I used to use them a lot, but I still keep it in here in case there's something I want to use the red for. I also have, well, this is just to get videos off my phone onto my SD card. So I just keep it in here. It's not really a must have while I'm planning. Book darts, absolutely love. You can get these on Amazon. You get a ton. There's rose gold. There's gold. I think there might be silver in there somewhere. I use these a lot for tabs. Especially in Moleskine. I'll use them for tabs. I plan on doing it for 2025. Just put a little label. Whoops, they stick together. Just put, oh my word. Just put a little label here or here, and then just slide it on. You can feel the page as you're coming to it. Love them. They come in a little tin. I tend to leave them in the tin. I have left them out. If you leave them out and forget about them for a while, they will tarnish. So I do leave them in the tin. Amazon tape, two-way tape I use. I do like the Scotch. It's more permanent. I do use that as well. And what's great about this one is that you can, once you buy this, then you can just get the refills. Also from Amazon. Again, I'll link it. But I love this one because you can just pop in the refills. For my whiteout, I use the Tombow Mono Note. I love it because it is very thin. I also use the Tombow Mono. This one as well. This I just like better. They're both 2.5 millimeter. They're both thin. But this one I just like better for fitting in this bag. And I'll use this completely up before I even open this one. I have cream whiteout. This is Whipper cream tape plus size. I have many more sizes. They have several sizes if you look it up. I will link it on Amazon. I have red ones. I don't know what size that is. A brown one, a green one. There's all different sizes. They match perfectly for Moleskine paper. You can't even tell that it matches great. So that's what I use those for. Post-it notes. This is a refills for my pen. I tend to use, of course it's not in my planner right now because, oh, here it is. I try different pens. I always end up coming back to the Odo Horizon needlepoint. This is the refills for them. And I just always use it. So I bought a pack of refills. Oop, my hair is stuck to it. Self-adhesive business card holders. I love these. I use these a lot for things like, well, let's see. Oh, things like this. Oh, of course the tape. Right here. And then you can just slide stuff in. They stick really well. I love them. I always have a pack. And I go through them. I think I have another pack slid into this one. Love those. Jump drive. SD card. And my pliers. My tweezers, which I took black Sharpie and darkened it because I lose them all the time. And one day I had put some washi tape around it, and then I thought, you know what, the washi tape kept coming undone, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to blacken it with my Sharpie. So far so good, folks. So far so good. I'm going to throw all this back in here and move on to more of my favorite things. So let's move this aside. These Post-it notes. I have these in my planner in here. This is from Catspresso. And what I did was I just trimmed them up. And I love them. I love the neutral colors. To me, green, when it is a, oh my goodness, a sage green, for me that's a neutral color. Muted colors is what I like. I got these off Amazon. I absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. I just get tired of white Post-its. Bright yellow, bright blue, bright green. I just like these. They're not so harsh when you flip through. They almost are decorative, and I love cutting them down. I didn't see them in a smaller size, so I thought, well, I have a guillotine, so what I did was I just thinned them out, took a few at a time, cut them. Well, make sure I did cut the sticky off of some, so make sure that you know which end is the sticky. Love those. I will link those. These, I think I've shown before in videos. I got these, a ton of them, through AliExpress. I have them all stuck together. I love these to just quick mark a page. I like the half circle look. I could have cut that a little shorter, but I think the stickies here is why I left it. I have several in here. I just think they look so cute. And so I should just leave that unsnapped. I have a bunch of these from a shop on AliExpress. They will last forever. I don't write on them. I used to, but you have to have a Sharpie because they do smear. But as far as for little markers for your page, I even use one. I have one in my book that I'm reading right now because they're sticky, but they're not going to tear the page. You're not going to have to really like the Post-its. Actually, the white Post-its that were in my little zip container I just showed you, those are super sticky ones, and you better watch what you stick them on. I love these though. My paper chompers. If I have any inserts I'm putting in. This is my fave. We Are Memories. Crocodile corner chompers. I have 2 sets of these. Oh, the paper just fell out. There is the small. Yep, there's the small. And there is a wider. The scraps of paper. Oh, there. It all ends up in here. If you keep punching, you'll start getting them. They'll start falling out. You just open that and empty. Love, love, love this. I do use this for laminated things and a little thicker. I use it on regular paper too. Oh, here we go. 1/4 inch is the small. 1/2 inch is the big. I use the small more than any. So there's that. And then this little corner maker has small, medium, and large. I don't know the size. It doesn't say. I was given this actually by a planner friend on Instagram. So I don't know where it came from. Maybe Amazon, maybe. There's the brand there. So, and then all those scraps go in here, and this just pops off. I mean, it doesn't pop off easy, so it's not, and they're just all in there, and I just bang it on my trash. Oh, see, there's some right there. This does not go through thick things. It will go through a thin laminate. It will go through like my 32-pound paper, printer paper, but it doesn't go through if something's a little thick. But you just slide the corner in there, small, medium, large. So I like that too. It's just a little slower for me than using this where I can just boom, boom, boom. This is a little different. So both those I have when I'm planning. And of course I have my 3-hole punch. This is my favorite one. I love it because you can adjust it. Pocket, mini. There's your line where you would want to punch. Pull this out for personal size, which I pull it out for my personal size. Works perfect for my Franklin Covey compact size. You also can see here all the different sizes it offers, and you just slide these to where you want them. And works awesome for pocket, which I don't use a ringed pocket planner. However, I just bought one. I bought a Moterm Pocket Plus rings in olive, and I thought I would use it instead of my Moleskine for next year as far as a capture the day. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but or if it's just me because I have problems. It will not lay flat. And the left side of it flops up no matter what. I can split the divider, the planner inserts, and fold it. It still does not lay flat. It makes me, I don't even know how to describe it. I just can't. So I tucked it back in the box. I literally have had it for 2 weeks. I tucked it back in the box. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know if I'm going to de-stash it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Okay, dots. Lots of dots. There's more of these, but I just pulled. I use these in here for my appointments, which are color-coded. I use them here for my appointments because I've color-coded all my people. Now, these are from Amazon. They were very inexpensive. I just put a little initial. That's for my appointments. My husband gets this nude color. J is for my mother. And wait a minute, I'm missing one. Oh, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm missing a family member. This is Bristol's color purple. J is my mother. They pick their own colors. And there's tons on here. Then me, my husband, and my dogs for appointments. Even though I have one girl dog and 2 boys, I went with blue. So this is a great deal on Amazon. I will link below. They're awesome. All right. Then what do I want to show you next? Ooh, these are new. I just got these off Amazon. They are encouragement cards by Mr. Penn. And they're great for your pockets. They're a lot in here. I just absolutely love them. I bought these on Amazon. Obviously, I buy a lot. These are more neutral. Well, there's a few pinks. I think I might have mixed some up. But what I like about it is if you have some type of theme going, sorry if there's a glare, and say you like the top of this one, bada bing, bada boom. They're pretty thick too, and they have that soft feel on the front. The back, not so much. They're just white, but they have that soft feel. If you have ever felt the little cards that come in Sterling Ink subscriptions or Faded Chronicle, it's like a real soft touch. And I love the phrases, the Bible verses. But see, you can And there are, and you could even flip it over if you wanted, like this one. You could flip it and put that. There are tons of them in here. There are 2 more stacks like this. There's 3 stacks about this height. These are the more neutral ones, which I think I might have mixed in. Let me move this. But these are the encouragement cards. These are more, I noticed, more neutral colors. Mr. Pen, and these are the same, but these have more color to them. Again, there's 1, 2, 3 stacks at this, whoa, at this height. White on the back, they say Mr. Pen. You could also give these out as freebies, you know, as you're shipping an order. You got to be careful. You know, I know some people, you know, religious beliefs, you have to be careful with this. But if it's someone you know or a friend, you could include it. This will work for horizontal. I actually have used a couple of these for my Franklin Covey, which is horizontal, because if it's placed okay, you know, some of them worked to where I could just see the tip. But really in the Mo terms, they work great. So I love these. And I'll go through, kind of pick ones that go with the front pockets. I don't really use the front pockets for functioning. It's more for, something's missing. Oh, this is from Planning with Kay. I just like the, I don't know, the color. So I always have these when I'm planning. And I'm going to actually do a plan with me. Before I get to writing, and next week, I put a note to stop and film it. So you will see me setting up my planner for next week. Also, what do we have next? Magnets. Now, I don't always have these when I'm planning, but I got these magnets, oops, off of Amazon. They are strong, and as you can see, a bunch of different sizes. So I'm going to move it aside because it's going to glare. I bought a bulk set of pins off of Amazon. I really need to get a Amazon affiliate because I probably send a lot of business to them. Bought a lot of pins, all different kinds. If you look back on my Instagram page, just maybe 2 weeks ago, I posted a photo of my traveling planner bag. It's covered with pins. These pins also came in that bunch. I left them as pins on for my canvas traveling bag, but some of them I like the size. So what I did was I got stainless steel tin snippers, snipped the pin off. I took a fingernail file, filed down whatever was left, the tip, and I Gorilla Glued or super glue a magnet on. And then it becomes a magnet for here. And it is very economical, and I just love that you can just buy a bulk thing of pins. You can also look on Etsy. They may be a little bit more pricey on Etsy. I just looked on Amazon for bulk funny pins, human stress. It says 3% human, 97% stress. I have tons of them. So I wanted to give a little, you know, these magnets are great. Again, I'll link everything. These should last you unless you just really go through them. I tend to go by the size, by how big the pin is, or, you know, if the pin's big. I did it with, this was a clip. This was a clip from, I believe, my subscription to Faded Chronicle. And it had a clip here, so you could clip it on a page. Told your page open to take a photo or whatever. I got the clip off with pliers, and then I just used my Dremel. I believe there was a plate here the clip went to, and then I just glued magnets. So I make a lot of magnets myself out of pins. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like a science project. Oh, okay. And they're strong, as you can tell. All right. And I just hit my shelf. Okay. What do we got next? Went over that. Okay. So here is my case. It didn't come in this case. I bought this case. I make for my weeklies, which are freebies from Noelia from my Moxie Dreams, I make this label with my faux memo and this label. I think I'm in camera. There we go. And this label. Now, she did add forecasts for next year for her freebies for 2025. So I won't have to do this label. I'll only have to do this one. And there's my newest little grandbaby. And I do other labels as well. This is, of course, with my brother P-Touch, which I didn't bring in here because I don't use that as frequently. But I have this case, and this is my faux memo. I always have it when I'm planning. It's in here. These are all the tapes, or the labels I have. I have clear, white, gold, silver, a ton. And I use this all the time. It is app-based off of my phone. The list is saved. I just literally, I don't even need this case. I could just have this. I literally just turn this on, pull up faux memo on my phone, go to my saved list and print out the label. They have all sorts of templates and things as well. So that is something. I usually don't have this whole case unless I want to change out the sticker paper, but it's thermal, no ink, no anything. I think I've charged it twice since I've had it, and it lasts a long time charged. So this is just a hard case from Color It. I've had this forever. I'm sure they're still around. And then, of course, my sticker book. She is old. Sandy Planner Shop. I put packing tape over it. This is all of my Elena stickers. I purchase all of these through iHeart to print. I love to print. Etsy.com. I order all of them through there. I use her diligently. I love her. I also do use the Coffee Monster. I love that one too. I'll usually pick. If I'm doing Coffee Monster, I do Coffee Monster for the whole week. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I mix them. But I do use Elena for a lot. I have tons. Elena is a downloaded file, digital file. You download, you print yourself. I print them on my Cricut. If you'd like for me to do a video of downloading these, saving them, and printing them on your Cricut, I will absolutely do that. If there's people that are like, hey, would you show me the process? Because it is a great, once you buy the file, it's yours. When I run low, I go print more, print more, print more. She adds more, I buy them, then I do it again. I also have a binder that I have printed just on printer paper every set I own. I also, so that I can just go through that and go, oh, I have that one. I have not printed that one, so then I'll print it. So I do just have a copy paper with, and there's all different sizes. You get bigger ones, you get smaller ones. For example, you can see right here, there's the washing machine that is small. I tend to use those, but then there's bigger ones. There's a bigger washing machine right there. I may use that if I spend an entire day doing laundry and it was a big job. But mostly I use the smaller size ones. I just love them. They're adorable. I love her. I used to have a lot of black and white ones. Once they colorized them, once she colorized them, oh, I was in. I had to buy all the colors. Fall outfits. Oh, this is Christmas. Cute though too. I have outfits. These are just for my social media. I don't even know where I got those. I might have made those. I don't know, but I love them. I use them. But yeah, so it's just, they're also adorable. I love the peekaboo ones too. Oh, here's the fall outfits, winter outfits, coffee. So, and I just keep them in here because I use them all the time. I wanted something that I could throw in a planner bag, or if I'm carrying both of these, say, to my couch, it's not like this is this huge thing. I do print on my Cricut an extra sheet. I have just recently started doing that. I just do the print. I don't do the cut. So when I do the print, I print 2 or 3 copies. If it's one I use a lot, I tuck away 2 of them and then I only cut 1. So I already have, if you're familiar with Cricut, I already have the printed sheet on sticker paper, so I can just do the cut and click. I've already got it printed, and it just makes it go a lot quicker. I keep them in a binder, folder. So I definitely, though, comment below if you would like to see me purchase, download, cut, print it extra on the Cricut, the settings I use, and all that jazz. I will definitely do a video for you. I will print some just to do the video, even if I don't need them, because I love you guys that much. I do have a Cricut Explorer Air 2. So I don't know how other Cricuts work. I think all the Cricut Explorer family works the same. I've never used a Maker or Joy or anything like that. So let me know. Comment below if you want me to show a video on how I do that. Anything else my favorite? That is really what I have as my favorites that I use whenever I pull this out. I have a planner cart. They're all on there. I tend to plan in my living room, watching a show, whatever. But I do need to start filming the planner setups. And also I'm going to gather some things for next week or maybe this weekend. And I'm going to do a video on my, I got a few DMs. I'm going to do a video on my vellum that I use, my sticker paper that I use, my printer paper that I use, like that I print my weeks on, my printer paper that I use. I have clear sticker paper matte, clear sticker paper glossy, white sticker paper. Oh goodness, what else do I have? I have cream paper for the Moleskine, which I used to print it on cream, things that went in here, and then I'd use the tape roller. I just do white. I just don't. It's not that big of it. Oh, I got a hair on there. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't think. But this is for 2025. But I definitely will do some of the things that I use for this planner. My laminating sheets. I have 3mm, I have 5mm. I tend to use 5mm on things that I know I'm going to be keeping in my planner for the entire year. Sorry, I turned to a page with glare. I know I'm going to be keeping in my planner for a while. I will definitely use 5mm. If it's something I'm just quick laminating and I'm not probably going to leave it in my planner for a long time, or I'm laminate for this, that, or the other, I will use 3mm. Also, oops, sorry about that. Like my page lifter in the back. I got some questions about these mats I use. Some are thick. Some are thinner. 2 different places I got them from, but they easily cut, and you don't have to buy this stuff. You can make a lot of it, and it's not hard. I also have a Fizar, I think that's what it's called, paper cutter. I think it's the same one everyone has. I'm not going to run and get it because I'd have to run all the way to the other end of the house. But I do have a guillotine, and I do cut a lot of my inserts on my guillotine, and then I chomp them with my chomper. So that is pretty much what I have when I'm planning. All my favorite stuff, and I have to have it. It's functionality. I know I'm going to use it. My labels, these I already had. I didn't even make these. These I made with tabs. But I just want to go over a few of my favorite things. I get a lot of messages about, how do you keep your stickers? I did a storage of ones that I don't get into as often. But this is the one that is every time I plan. I get a lot of questions about, well, you kind of went over that, but I want to know this, that, and the other. So I thought, well, I'll just pull out everything I used to plan. And this weekend, or maybe Sunday, when I film setting this up for the following week, you'll be able to see where I use these things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is content that you enjoy, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate it. Hit that bell for all notifications, and whenever I upload a video, I try to do a few a week. The last 2 weeks I've been a little off schedule because I was traveling and my daughter had a baby. So I'm back on track, guys. So I'm glad to be back too. You guys, it's like you're my friends. I got to talk to somebody sometime, even though I live with a bunch of people. Got a 14-year-old wants to talk all the time. All right, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.